Okay, this is my second time filming this because my AirPods were acting up, but as you can probably tell, I'm not at my house anymore, I'm at my dorm. Yeah, this vlog's basically just gonna be some random clips from my last couple of weeks at my house, like during summer vacation. It's basically just gonna be my beach trip with my friends, which is the first trip I've done alone with my friends, so that was really fun. And also, it's gonna be a book haul, a couple random clips. I honestly don't really know what's gonna be in it because I'm still editing it as we speak. But yeah, I plan on posting more consistently again, so look forward to that. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
And your eyes were all so golden, 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 golden. All my dreams are now golden, 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 golden. I wonder, where did you go? I have to know. Golden.
Bro, we're at the beach. We are at. We made it!
Conversation between our hearts. I wanted more, but it was hard to get through your shield. Your hair was just so golden, 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 golden. And your eyes were also golden, 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 golden. All my dreams are now. So deep within my mind, and every night in the shadows of my sleep, I cannot say I love you. I don't know you that well. At least let me find you so you can break this spell. Your hair was just so golden, 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 golden. And your eyes were also golden, 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 golden. All my dreams are now.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
I feel you, buddy.
Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves,
guys, so I never told you guys this, but I ended up getting a tattoo. Yes, I got a tattoo about 2 weeks ago. It's now fully healed, and it's an image of a flower, a daisy specifically, coming out of the concrete. Daisies essentially can grow anywhere. It's sort of an anime reference if you know Haikyuu. There's a line where he's like, I'm heading to show you from the concrete against like one of the most OP characters of the show. Basically, it symbolizes one of the shows that kind of like got me through quarantine, what got me through 2020 in the first place, and it also shows that I believe that I can grow anywhere. So yeah, that is the symbolism of my first tattoo. It was actually pretty big. I was kind of intimidated getting it, but it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. So yeah, I'm telling you this at midnight when I should be getting ready to go to sleep because I have class tomorrow, but I'm really happy that that was my first tattoo, and yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Anyways, on with the video. Hey guys, it's Lauren here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't think I've said hey or hi to you guys yet in this vlog. I kind of just showed you guys my beach trip and everything. I'm packing up. I'm about to move back to school, back to NYU, which is kind of fun because, you know, we're still living in a pandemic, which I didn't think I'd still say the beginning of the school year last year. But, you know, I'm excited to move back and have more in-person classes, if not totally in-person classes. So yeah, fun. I'm also a little stressed because I don't know. I always feel like I'm a little bit unsettled moving anywhere. So yeah, that's that. I'm mostly packed up right now. I just have a few more things to pack. Also have to do my laundry, but then I'll be done. But it's Wednesday and I move on Sunday. But the main reason I pulled you guys up is because I went to show you my kind of back to school book haul. Yeah, it's not much, but it's kind of just the books I got towards the end of the summer that I still haven't touched upon yet. Also got a couple of other things, but they're not here yet. So as I said before, I got some books. Most of these I actually haven't heard of, at least like most of the ones I got from this certain store. I got it from this place called Book Warehouse, and yeah, it kind of just is what it is. The first book I have here is Book Burners, and can we just talk about how thick this is? You know, like sometimes I feel like annoyed reading a thick book, but I feel like whenever I see a thick book like this, I just feel like competitive or like just compelled to read a lot of it, and I just feel so much more satisfaction for reading a thick book than the typical 300 to 400 page book. So anyways, this is Book Burners. I mainly picked it up because it was recommended by Naomi Novik, and if you watched my mid-year check-in video, then you know that Naomi Novik is kind of the author I've been reading the most this year, and I've really liked her book. So like her recommendation for this book made me want to pick it up. As I said on the back, Book Burners is just sheer enormous fun. Literally enormous. So I don't really remember exactly what it's about. I picked it up like a couple of weeks ago, but it seems to be apocalyptic. So it involves magic and some society thing. It just seems like a lot of fun, and I feel like I need a good fun fantasy book because I've mostly been reading, not that I haven't been reading fun books, but they're more books that I didn't typically read before I started being a booktuber and before I started being more involved with reading again. Like before I was just like strictly YA fantasy, but now I'm kind of branching out into thrillers, speculative fiction, things like that. I still do enjoy fantasy, so it's nice to pick this up and just get a feel for fantasy again. The second book I got was another one picked up that was recommended by another author I like, Neil Gaiman. I'm a huge fan of his, and it's An Unkindness of Magicians. So it's another fantasy book. Really pretty, kind of reminds me of the cover of Lore, which I still need to get to, but when it comes to books that I just haven't seen on BookTube or haven't heard of, I like to pick up books that were recommended or like were reviewed by authors I like, because that makes me feel as if I'm gonna like the book. Which maybe I should branch out more and read more books that aren't recommended by anybody, but you know, I'm still kind of new at this. When it comes to something I'm buying, I'd rather not take too many risks. It's actually about powerful witches and magicians in New York City, and I think it's also like partly a thriller, which is what I'm really excited about because I actually really like thrillers, and I live in New York City at this point in my life for most of the year. So I thought this would really be atmospheric for me, and I'd really be able to imagine the setting, and just I thought it'd be really fun. Finally, I picked up House of Dragons for no particular reason. It wasn't recommended by any of the authors I know. It's just about dragons, and I read the first page and it sounded hilarious, and I just wanted to pick it up. Those are basically all the books I picked up. All three of these are fantasies. We're returning to my roots. Right now, I don't think I told you guys, I'm reading The Silent Patient, and I'm just not enjoying it as much. I think it's written purposely that way because the narrator, well, he's a man for one, and he's a psychologist, and I don't know why, I'm just not finding him that compelling for protagonist. I find him kind of annoying, which I think is the point. I think the author purposely wrote him that way as someone that wants to like fix somebody and has issues of his own and just like views people in like a really weird specific way. I think that's purposeful because as thrillers usually reveal, everyone in the book isn't usually going to be a good person, which is what I like about thrillers, because the typical protagonist formula in most like hero journey books. That's fine. I usually enjoy this for the most part, but I like Voice because it takes you kind of out of that typical formula for that. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm probably going to continue reading and hope for the best because I literally did pay for it with my own money, but right now I'm not enjoying it too much, so I think I'm going to pick up another book to ease off that plight that I'm dealing with there. But anyways, I'm not even done with this book haul. What am I doing? I finally picked up... See, I got confused. You see this? Because... Let's see. It's just the heads made me confused. But I finally picked up Ace of Spades. Like, I already had a lot of hype leading up to its release, but after its release, I've heard nothing but glowing reviews. So I'm really excited to pick this up. I think it takes place in a boarding school. It's an all POC cast, LGBTQ+. It's just everything I'm looking forward to. And I think it's also sort of a thriller or some sort of mystery. I love these kind of books, okay? So I'm really excited to pick this up. The cover is gorgeous. I've heard so much about it. It's one of my most anticipated reads of the year. So we'll see what happens with this. Honestly, doing this book haul, guys, I haven't read in like a week or so, and doing this book haul makes me realize that I want to read again. So I don't know which one I'll start. I'll either start with one of these two. Moving on to the manga, because it's not a book haul with me unless there's manga in it. So I picked up Tokyo Ghoul Re Volume 13, and yeah, I pretty much already finished Tokyo Ghoul the anime, but the manga is much better, so I thought I'd pick it up. The cover is gorgeous as per usual, and I'm excited to see what actually goes on, because the last season Tokyo Ghoul was just not, it wasn't good. It just was not good. So I'm looking forward to see what goes on in this volume. All the gore, all the madness. I'm just very excited for it. And then there is My Hero Academia Vigilantes. If you are a My Hero fan like I am, and you've watched season 5, you understand that it has been very disappointing. Excruciatingly so. It's been so poorly paced, and just it's just not the level of My Hero that I'm used to. It's like very below the bar. So I heard a lot about the Vigilantes line. It's connected to something in season 5 that they aren't really going to elaborate on for a long time, I don't think. So I thought I'd pick up Vigilantes. Because of season 5 being kind of a failure, I went to catch up on the manga and see what goes on, because honestly, like, that's not, like, season 5 isn't enough to carry me over for another year. So we are going to continue on with the My Hero manga. I think I'm gonna pick up Viz the app, but I wanted some physical copies of the manga because I just like reading books physically. So we're starting with Vigilantes, and this is volume 1, and just the characters look very interesting. The character designs are dope. Look at Homegirl in the back. She looks very fun. So I'm excited. Those are all the books that I picked up. Yeah, 6 books. So I'll probably be taking these with me. I was gonna read Percy Jackson this summer and do a reading vlog on it because that was my entire intentions, but I have not gotten to do that. So I think I'm gonna do Percy Jackson reading vlog in the fall, because for when I'll be in school, so I feel like I'm more intent on reading whenever I'm in school because it makes me feel relaxed. I don't really know what else I'll take with me from here. Probably the stuff I haven't read or stuff I want to reread for sure. I need to continue packing and eat breakfast and just move on. Oh, speaking of manga and anime, I finished this anime I watched, Classroom of the Elite. It was so good. It was insanely good. I think I'm gonna do a video where I talk about all the anime that I watched this summer. Something that'll just like feel cathartic and nice, because I feel like I watched a lot of good ones. I've also watched a lot of bad ones, but a lot of good ones I think I want to keep in memory. So yeah, we're gonna do that as well, and hopefully you guys would like to see it. I want to film that because I just like talking about anime and manga so much. But yeah, we're just gonna move on. And yeah, I don't know what the next clip is gonna be. It's basically just gonna be my last week here. So we're just gonna move on. But yeah, that was the book haul. Also got a new tripod because this broke. There were 3 legs, but alas, one broke off during the beach trip I took. So we're gonna replace that.